I gave you this talent. You gotta know how to use it.
Maybe four.
Maybe four.
I gotta let you know. Yeah. This.
Oh, I think they like me. Got the pink on and the white to match the Nikes. Always matching, but you peasants can't beat me. Never knew me, now they tryna choose me. Line them up, boy, give them tickets to my pool because I've been stumbling it up with the 606 down my crew. But when you'll be looking like a straight for the shit, always acting red, coming through. You looking for some cool, you little Scooby Doo. Wake up and spread the news. I'ma show you how to rock. Let me tell you how to rock. Let me show you how to rock. I'ma show you how I rock the beat.
Whatever.
I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? I'm being beautiful me. Do you think I'm sexy? I was born a winner. This game for solid players. No room for no beginners. I need that real sauce on I go real strong. Gotta get it good. You can't be falling off. I wanna find a real guy. It makes me feel so real. I never wanna let you go. Make your magic copper feel. I'm checking all your skills. Tone work make me drip my drip. Come on, baby. Are you ready? Give me something I can feel. Do you got it? I'm being beautiful me. 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 Oh, yes. You are a rock star. And on here, you are stars. And when there are rocky times, we are here to get you through it. So you climb, you shine on Rocky Stars.
And you shine on Rocky Stars.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
What's up?
How y'all doing today?
What's going on?
Day, okay.
Yes, it is. Yes,
I'm
it
your
is.
girl Shalay Star,
And I'm your lady Rocky. That's the lady being beautiful me. Yes,
always being beautiful. Yes, you
Oh, gotta be. You know, or everyone should be.
are. Okay. Yeah, we got a few things to talk about today, guys. We got a few things to talk about.
Yes, we do.
We're talking about NFL.
That seems
We're
to be
talking about people refusing services because they don't like someone's smell. And also, we're going to be talking about Disney, how they are going up on their prices and the world is mad about it. How well is it going out there? Okay, it's going terribly wrong for everybody.
Yeah, and all day long, I am. Can y'all hear me well? Y'all can hear me well? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you, all day long, following the feed on a lot of the MAGA, they say they regret. No, I think it's more so you weren't getting your information and you was being selfish. No, there was some that didn't get the proper information, and there was some that are, yes, being selfish. You was more concerned about what was going on in your own pocket, but you didn't think it was going to affect you.
Who are we talking about?
So we're talking about MAGA, right? And
Okay.
So which is the Funk supporters and
The funk supporters.
the Funk supporters. So you thought because it was going to hurt others, you was okay with that. And my issue is that's a little frightening right there. And mainly because you thought it was going to actually hurt people of African descent. Meanwhile, all of you are also immigrants. Your mamma and your pappy. Okay? And you're here and you benefit Okay, DEI, they all thought it was going to be all people of African descent. When we're like 5th on the list, we don't get those jobs. And mainly all of them on the top of the list was white women.
All right, I got a question. I need you to break it down because of what you're actually talking about on this topic, so they can know where you're coming from. Because a lot of people are probably like, "What's going on? What's going on?" So, what's going on out there? What's going on with the nigga? Why are they doing this?
Actually, it's freaking exhausting. It's exhausting. I want you all to understand, and you need to go do your own research, and because I can't do it all for you. It is too much. I don't want my chest tightened up. It's too much. DEI, affirmative action, was created basically for people of color, which is African descent. I'm saying African descent because that's such a broad diaspora.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but somehow others have benefited off it now. And that the affirmative action or DEI, it was just people of minority, which is what? Women. And women could be anybody. Just anyone from any racial, ethnic background.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So white women seem to have benefited off of that. And yet a person that has that looks on the outside of my hand, the back of my hand, and darker, they were refused even though they had great skills, educated skills. Their backgrounds were more, they had more degrees than that white woman that was on there, but yet that white woman, she got, because you always find yourself, how did she get the job? And she can't even have a conversation. Or she can't even, huh?
I said you're right, skin color.
So what I'm saying is that, but somehow, and I didn't realize it, I have to say, because I never followed that. I've always been doing stuff on my own. I always been, but now I'm understanding, and it's so alarming that I did not know that, But the DEI, I never benefited from it. I never benefited. Well, then again, I probably had. Well, then no. Because everything that I've done has always been of service. It's always been of service. So it's never been where if I worked in some type of program that needed, a certain standard to work in those offices.
Right.
But I'm listening to people that's these videos all throughout YouTube about DEI, and then these white women, they're crying about that they lost their job, they were laid off, they were fired, and then you have then getting the understanding, the background about it, because basically it was affirmative action, which turned into DEI. They changed the title, the meaning, not the meaning, but they changed the title of it basically, which I didn't realize that. I've been living my doggone life, my best survival mode self.
Tell us about the Democrats found the impeachment against Trump.
Well, but right now, I know that was on my brain, and we just threw that up. That's what it was. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But it just, all this works in together because
yeah, go ahead.
But anyway, look, guys, the fact is that there's been breaking news that the Donald Trump, basically, not Donald Trump, but they're talking about impeachment. Really? Is there impeachment? Mm-hmm. I'm wondering, is there one? Because they're doing a lot of talking, where you have, which was really weird. Why is there Elon in the Oval Office, not sitting behind the desk? Oh, God forbid we do that, because we already know what we know. But he stood there, and why is his little, I don't know, X, that's the son's name, 3-4 years old. Why did he tell Trump that he's not the president? To keep quiet?
Because he even know he probably not gonna be the president.
No, because he's heard this already. That child ain't lying. That child not lying. We all know that children, especially that age, he heard it somewhere. I posted it on TikTok.
So what
Okay.
you're trying to say is that mean that he's not gonna be president no more?
Which means no more.
He's the president. We can't sit here and deny that he is the president, guys. That
Basically,
is your president.
Basically, he's a patsy. He's just signing off junk, and Elon is just taking over because he gave him how much money, basically,
A lot.
and he's
Bill.
running. Why is he talking at the Oval Office? Why is he talking instead of Trump? He gave it over. Did anybody see this? That's why I said, please look at this stuff.
Okay,
So
so
you
let us know
understand
why are they trying to?
It's not no why are they. It's not so much why are they. We are in this time right now. We are in this time right now, which is very much where we need to get the information. And it was already told what was going to happen before. But for some reason, I'm not clear or how to, I'm not clear, but I'm not able to articulate it. Let me just say that, because it's just so much
I'm saying
distraction.
Why are the Democrats filing an impeachment? Because that's pretty much.
No, it's not just the Democrats, my dear. It's everyone. It's both sides, saying. Right? Well, yeah, the Democrats are, and I think what it is, they're not keeping quiet. It's just that more so they're strategizing all of this. They're putting their things together. They're putting all their ducks in order is what they're doing. Because it's not just the Democrats, darlings. You need to keep abreast on this every single day. Just a little bit at a time. I pretty much overdosed today.
Well, we know that everybody. I mean, it's everybody. This article talks about the Democrats filing impeachment against Trump, and I was trying to get to exactly why them. Just trying to break it down a little bit for our audience to know what's going on with this article.
Maybe we can. You know what? I am not a news reporter per se, but I could tell you this, guys. I want you to really do your research on what's going on. So the Democrats have officially filed the articles of impeachment against President Trump, so accusing him of abusing the executive power. We already know that. This is what they're saying. So as of his administration, that is led by Elon Musk's Department of Government. I don't even know why this man is in. And what's so alarming that he's trying to touch Social Security, your bank statements, all your information that you are suing Experian and TransUnion and Equifax for, that this man, you better lock up. Let me tell you, freeze up all of your accounts, guys. That includes, you need to go to LexisNexis, not alone just those three little bureaus. You need to go to the big boys. You need to go lock up your stuff, guys, with LexisNexis, okay, and the other ones. Okay, not just the other three. You need to do that, because I know every time when I try to when I try to unfreeze, it will unfreeze if you try to do something little, okay, blah blah blah. But when the big boys come in, and so on, you got to go to LexisNexis and Experian or whoever you're going to for a car loan or mortgage. You might have to unlock them both, but then lock that stuff back up. It doesn't take much to do. Okay, just a swipe of the finger. But with LexisNexis, a little bit more detail. You got to go in there. But what happens is, yes, the Democrats have filed for impeachment for Trump's. He's a patsy, so I'm just leave that alone.
Well, so people can get a little bit more information on why they believe that that pretty much Elon Musk is making too many decisions on things that are going on in the office. They also feel like they are not using their resources correctly. They also feel like they're using a lot of money for things that aren't even a part of helping other people, a part of these funds.
What do you plan on doing with it? That's the issue. What do you plan on doing with our information?
And then,
yeah, I'm sorry. It's so disgusting.
Okay. And so they're trying to shut down certain things and certain agencies because they feel like a lot of decision making, things that are going on, are not actually right. So that's pretty much what the article is about, guys, about why they're trying to, the Democrats are trying to impeach him, have an impeachment on Trump. Okay. Well, that's what I read in the article. That's why I'm trying to go over that about why. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's all I was gonna say. I'll just add it to what you said, is about why they are trying to, go through this.
I'm sorry, I got so engulfed in, because all day long I have overdosed on you got Mexicans. One guy, he's talking about black people, but meanwhile us folk are not even talking about you. You need to be talking to the people that actually trying to get rid of you. And they don't even look like us. Dude, get your priorities together. Who actually you talking to? I get up like what like Miss what's her name? Tabitha. Not Tabitha, what's the name that does the stuff in Target? Miss Tabitha speaks. She just get up and walk away. I feel the same way. Just get up and walk away. And I said, every person that's tan, golden, brown, yellow, blue, black, you better not be marching nowhere. You better not march nowhere. Okay? Because they're always, when it was time for George Floyd, did you see a Mexican there?
Yeah, I did.
I saw some white folk in there. What I'm saying is, what I'm talking about, the majority. You did not see. You saw all of us that was there, okay, and they march. So, and then when we try to call on somebody that looks like that's other than meanwhile, Mexicans don't want to say they black. Your behinds are black too, because then also you saw some Spanish descent, Mexican descent. They dark too. Okay, I
disagree, guys. Sorry, you're not freaking black. I disagree, but hey,
you black.
Okay, whatever you say. But hey, we're not going to get
black
to that.
Too. Caribbean, whatever you want to call it, that you come from there. But anyway, so that's not what we hear.
Moving on. So speaking of people,
she tried to keep it all nice, guys. And I'm trying to sit here and be like, because I started going off because I got to be tamed.
Speaking of marching on things and trying to stand on business, moving on to our next topic, guys. So I want to talk about the NFL and the halftime show, on how people are feeling about that. So as we see,
they delusional too.
The NFL apologizes over the Super Bowl halftime show of Kendrick Lamar performance. Okay, the NFL immediately sends a letter to apologize to Lil Wayne after announcing last year that Kendrick Lamar had been chosen for the Super Bowl halftime show. Lil Wayne was denied the chance to headline the halftime show in New Orleans, and where Big Easy is from. They were born and raised, but they were not a part of the Super Bowl. Not Like Us rapper was included in this, and he had this Drake claiming him. It was the worst halftime show ever, as fans made it known. Prior to Sunday's show, sports commentator Skip expressed his anger that Lil Wayne had been pushed to the side for the New Orleans gig, claiming that the NFL issued an apology back to him in September and offering him it to Kendrick instead. That's sad. So I did watch the halftime show. It was a long 13 minutes.
No, they always halftime shows 13 minutes. They always choose that number. It's always 13 minutes. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't watch anything related to football. I really don't care about it. Not even the halftime show. Because that's what I'm about to get into. No, I don't care because I don't care about no halftime show. But at the end of the day, I do like Kendrick Lamar, and I do even watch his. I know you do. And, I mean, he's not like I'm not like a super fan or nothing like that. But I've only watched a halftime show probably twice in my life, guys, and from what I've seen with Kendrick, it wasn't all like, oh my god, Oh, hold on, I'm sorry, this is music playing in the background. It wasn't all like super spectacular, but it did have a message behind it. This is Lil Wayne, guys. For those that you don't know who Lil Wayne is, this is who they offered the Super Bowl performance to. I mean, they pretty much didn't want him to perform. I'm sorry. They dissed him. The world dissed him, okay? And instead they brought Kendrick, and now everybody's complaining about Kendrick. But Kendrick has Why is everybody complaining about Kendrick? I
think because
what are they saying?
Well, from what I've read, people were just saying it was boring. Like he could have did more, but y'all know he's like a woke conscious rapper. So I don't know why y'all expect him to be like Beyonce and all that and that. I mean, I feel like the performance was pretty cool for what it was, for the type of artist that he is. I felt like that performance was okay. So what about you, Rocky? How do you feel? I don't know about you guys in the comments how y'all feel about the halftime show. It was okay.
He was genius. And what he talked about, what he did, because of everything that's going on right now, it was so befitting. Okay, exactly what is going on today. And so you had on, like, when he actually literally made people out of a flag. And then the way you had them leaning, that meaning that the United States was built on the backs of black people. Get the point. Then you look in the whole stadium on how they had the triangle, like a tic-tac thing, tic-tac-toe thing, almost with there's a triangle, the X, the O, and and so on, and the square and then you had where then you get how they all laid out, where it was like it's scattered, where he was, and then the other one was when he was between the flag, which is divided because they were all leaning one this way and the other half of the flag was leaning this way. So it was split in between. So what I'm saying is, guys, is that you have to, for those that, it's not about being woke, dears. It's not. But how effective it can be, or I'm sure it was, because you had Trump there too. Okay, there was some that looked like him. There were people that looked like him was actually upset, because that's why they say one lady, she cried. I mean, crying. She says that the reason why the Chiefs lost because Trump was there. Okay.
And then it was a lady in the crowd doing voodoo on a doll that looked like Patrick Mahomes, and she was hitting it. I'm like, this is ridiculous. First of all, y'all should have known they wasn't gonna win again. That's where I'm from, Missouri, Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all should know they wasn't gonna win, because come on now, they won back to back.
For somebody that don't watch the game, you sure enough know who the hell she was talking about, huh? What she was doing. You said that you didn't like it.
Is at the top position in our country.
I didn't like what?
I didn't see that clip, but
I didn't like what?
No, you said that you didn't like NFL. You don't watch sports like that. So
no, I don't. I don't watch sports.
But
like
you caught that.
All.
But you know who's certain some of them.
I'm from Kansas City. I'm from Missouri.
Course. Yes.
They played in the Super Bowl. They won like 3 times.
Well, of course.
No.
I was just teasing you. honey. But what I'm saying is that there was so many clues and so many things that it was subtle, but yet you had to know what that is. And for you not to know what that, it just went over MAGA's head, which tells me that you don't give not one damn unless it hits home. And some of us, we already know it has hit home.
Can I say something? I think that what it is, I don't think that is people necessarily being upset. I feel like people that don't. We got to realize it's billions of people in the world. Everybody don't know or see or view the world the same. It had to take you a minute, right, Rocky, to open up and see the world how it is. For example, the older people that may be seeing this performance, they just hear a bunch of poop, pop, pap, pap, pow. They're not really hearing the lyrics, because first of all, they're trying to understand what the hell this beat is. Well, so y'all gotta remember. Wait a minute. Some like my mom, she don't know shit about hip hop. I could play a Kendrick Lamar song, it will go over her head. Like, what is he even saying? What is the beat? It's kind of like listening to an African song and not ever heard one in your life. That's how the older people look at music, and we gotta realize that. Just how like young folks look at old school music differently, like, oh, that sounds retarded, or what are they talking about? Same thing. But we got to remember that's why people don't understand the message behind the performance, especially when Beyonce performed in her halftime show. People don't even understand the message behind it, because, quote unquote, it's not about being woke, but a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. So we can't be mad at those people for not getting it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody starts somewhere. Everybody's a child in the spirituality life. So it's kind of like, hey, if they don't get it, those that get it, get it. Those that don't will eventually catch up. Maybe. Everybody ain't meant to catch up. So That's what I was saying. We got to remember that people don't view and listen to music.
Well,
like
I did see a woman, an old white woman, and she has to be her 80s. No, 80s, I would say. And she was just bopping to Kendrick Lamar. She's like, and she was on. And she was on beats. Okay, but that's just one. Not everybody. Not everybody can. And there was a lot of people that don't look like us. Okay, but however, they understood the message. They got the message.
I ain't gonna lie. There's some songs I don't dance to, and I didn't even know what the hell they was talking about, and they be talking about raping somebody.
We were, I know.
It's the music. And everybody gotta remember, you're at a game. Of course, I'm gonna dance to the music. Of course, it don't necessarily mean that they with us.
These people at home. These people are at home. These people.
I don't care if they at home. I don't care if they there in person. My thing is everybody. No, for real. Just because you bobbing your head don't mean you with us. Just because, like you said earlier, we was talking about the impeachment. Wait, like you said, about the impeachment. Are you really there? Or are you just bobbing your head to who we are or to our music? Are you really going to be there marching? Are you really going to be there taking up for us, other than just bobbing your head because it sounds or makes sense? Like that don't mean you with us because you bobbing. That's how I look.
No, that's
I bob my head to Mexican music, and I don't go to none of their quinceañeras. I don't go to none of their Cinco de Mayo parties, and I bob my head to some Hispanic stuff. That don't mean I'm rocking with them 100%.
That's true. But what I'm trying to say is, in this particular, you asked me about how do I feel about it, and I'm giving you, and when I'm looking at others, these people were at home because some of them were filming their reaction to Kendrick Lamar. There were some that, majority of them, they actually gave a backstory. They understood the assignment, is what I'm saying. They did understand. That don't look like us. They understood the assignment. They did. Okay. I'm not saying all white folk is not against us. Okay. However, look where we are today. Because apparently so. And then some of it, it is questionable about those ballots. But anyway, moving on. Anyway, I tell you right now, that show, you really pay attention. You have Serena Williams. She's quit walking. She is an ex of Drake. When he looked into the camera, "Hey Drake, I hear you like young." I said, "Oh my gosh." No, he didn't. And the whole stadium was like, "A minor." I said, "Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing." You got the whole stadium and everyone watching because they were filming others that were watching the game doing the same thing. I said, I don't believe this. That tells you a lot. And that was heavy. Good for Kendrick, that is, That was awesome, actually. That was really awesome.
I'm just glad that there's been a lot of Black people performing at halftime shows anyway. And I'm very, no, for real. I am proud of them.
No, I'm talking about that. I'm laughing because I remember Anna Navarro from The View. She said that she's like, you expect the executive order when you're going to ban Black people from performing at the NFL games because you had that line. No, meanwhile, before you had, I think, this is before Beyonce or before where you had we had to sit through a lot of shows. Matter of fact, we didn't have to sit through. No, we didn't watch it, but they got more viewership and more money. But people that look like us that is performing, they got more of that, and they know that.
Isn't that crazy?
That's why Jay-Z's on. That's why Jay-Z's on that board. That's why he's on that board. Okay,
that's crazy. So,
Dr. Dre. I mean, we have back-to-back great shows. Back-to-back. Every single year.
You're right. It's been a lot of Black people performing, and I'm very proud of them, Rocky.
People that they would never call. Because people they would never have called.
And you know what else, Rocky? It's a great thing because not only are Black people able to perform at the halftime shows, but just like you said, they're sending a message, not just performing. They're actually giving a message. They're not just performing. And for those that get it. And for those that are lost, they will eventually get it. And you know what? I'm very lost about. You know what I'm mad and I'm lost about, girl?
What?
About vacationing in the summertime. because lately these dang on prices for Disney's been going up. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about Disney.
Speaking of Disney, yes, go ahead, girl.
Let me okay for real quick, guys. I'm gonna do this short little quick reading. It says a vacation to Disney theme park has become so expensive that even within a company, it fears that it's going to.
How is that? That's not a surprise.
Some within the company fear that it's out of reach for middle class families.
That's not even a surprise. But go ahead.
Right.
How much more expensive did they go up?
Say that again. I was reading the article. What you said?
No, I ain't say nothing else. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So a vacation to Disney theme has become so expensive that even some of the companies fear that it is out of reach for middle class families. For a 2-parent family with 2 young children, the typical 4-day visit to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, now costs $4,266. That includes a stay at a budget-friendly Disney hotel, but does not include food or transportation. This is up almost $1,000 from 5 years ago, according to Touring Plans, a company that helps Americans book theme park visits. Disney said these features were by almost $1,000 and did not take account the range of value options available. The Wall Street Journal reported. Okay, guys, so that they have went up $1,000 pretty much since in the last 5 years.
To
go to their theme park.
$3,000. So it was
pretty
$3,000 for the trip.
But remember, Rocky, they said for a 2-parent family with 2 young children for a 4-day visit, it's $4,266. So that means you paying almost what
you ain't getting no food or transportation.
No food, no transportation. And so a lot of middle class families, but yeah, I guess that is who's really been visiting Disney is the middle and upper class families. But I feel like what Disney is overrated. I mean, a lot of kids, that is their dream to go to Disney World, Disneyland, Universal Studios, all that good stuff. But I'm like, shit, we can go on a cruise for that much. We can go somewhere else for that. I mean, because 4 days, Rocky, that's not even in a whole week. Like, that's not even a whole week. 4 days for $4,000. I mean, you spend almost $1,000 a day.
Matter of fact, and you didn't cross no water. Y'all need to take that, like you said, you didn't even cross no water. You said a cruise. You take that doggone money and you can spend that probably the same going to Italy, okay, and travel to Spain and Germany for less than, matter of fact, for about the same. And then you're gonna get and you'll be educated.
Look at this, y'all. Now Disney looks pretty fun. I mean, a lot of kids go there.
Yeah, okay.
All right, guys, hold on.
Yeah,
the
underground
tunnel. It's nice. It's a lot of people. It says now visitors can choose from 3 different prices. And the most expensive is coming to $449, okay, per person. In October, adult passes to Disney World is $200 mark for the first time. That's crazy. So in order for you to have an adult pass, and I've been to Disney World and I've been to stuff like that, girl, you go there and you'll be spending hours in line just to ride something. You know what I'm saying? Just to get on the ride. You know,
I'm good.
I'm good. Oh, guys, right here.
I know, but I mean, look, let me tell you. I mean, yeah, you go there with the colors and the music and the princesses. Oh, it's so fairy tale and this and that. Y'all need to wake the hell up. Okay, take that doggone money and go across the board or go across the pond. Okay, and like I said, you can take that same money and go learn something. Okay, something else.
It's absolutely
that's what you need to be going to do. Take that bullet train. Take that bullet train and then go to Spain and go to Germany. Pick one. Okay, you need to be going to do that. That's what you need to be going to do. You're going to go just from state to state, Florida. And you'll come back broke. Go on now.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's my intake. That's what my input that is. That's my input.
I don't think I'll ever take my kids to Disney. Now, if they give it to me for free and they say, "Hey, we want your family to come here," oh yeah, we're going for free. I'm not paying $4,000.
Sure, I'll go for free. And I'm gonna give y'all.
I'm gonna give everybody.
I'm going to give everybody what happened when I go. I'll probably be so disappointed when I go. I promise you. I'm like, this is what y'all raving about? Is you serious right now?
Yes, ma'am. And the thing is, like I said, when you go to Disneyland and stuff like that, guys, the line is so long. Like you only really be able to get on maybe 2 to 3 rides because it's ridiculous. It's too many people. Too many people. I feel like that's a waste of money. And then you can't get any food, and you at a budget friendly. That means they got some roaches and spiders in there.
I'm sure a hot dog is $10, $15.
Yes, it is. And guess what?
For a hot dog.
They not that big. They ain't even filling you up. And don't bring no food into the park. Don't bring no food in there. They're gonna kick you out or throw your food away.
You can't bring no food. Yeah, you can't.
Or they'll throw your food away, or they will, tell you to take it back to the car.
The amount of money that they get, and then the amount of money that they pay the employees, the employees don't even are not rich off of this. Not say much rich, but are you actually making a living and paying your bills?
Yeah. I feel like if you're gonna have the prices for $4,000, that means Disney World is only meant for the rich and the famous. Clearly, because y'all don't want nobody to visit y'all parks. Y'all gonna lose money. Disney. And just to let you guys know, before I'm sorry, before we move on to the next topic.
Oh, you're right.
I was gonna say that Walt Disney is from Missouri, by the way, and it all started in Missouri on 47th Street, guys. That's where Walt Disney came from.
Isn't that something?
Yes, guys. I had to represent my city.
You feel so proud, don't you? You feel so proud.
And I do.
Okay.
Now we hating over this. See, she hating off the Chiefs. She hates the fact that I knew about the Chiefs and Disney. Look at her. Hey,
I hate it. Look, I am not hating on nothing, honey. Let me tell you something. I met a lot of football players in my time, interview or hung out with them.
Well, bring them over here so I can get one of them. Bring them over here. I need a man.
Trust me, it's not all cracked up. It's not all cracked up.
I don't care. I just need the bread.
Okay.
I just need the bread. I just need the bread.
Let me tell you something. To be an athlete's wife, that is not easy. That's not easy.
I mean,
You ever watch the game? With Tia Mowry and so on. Watch the game. That's giving you a little slice, just a tiny little slither of what the hell goes on. But I met the wives. I met a lot of the wives. That shit ain't easy. No, because trust me, they think I'm gonna, take their man. Nobody wants to know.
Your man won't and they I don't want your
like
man.
You see that? No, but it's just what I'm saying is that it's because they know hoochie's coming after their husbands. They know this, and you just can't get into that circle. That circle's so damn tight. Okay,
it's like being a military wife.
Yeah. Worse. That crap you be seeing how they be fighting, they be talking and doing, they talking and stuff like that. A rapper's wife, a musician's wife, or what? That mess is for real. And I'm telling you, it don't feel good. And then when you're around just the wives alone, you talking about power?
Rocky.
These ladies
I always say I didn't mind having a man that does have some stats. I don't mind it, but at the same time, like you said, Rocky, there's some things that you're gonna have to deal with unless that man got some good self-control.
You gotta be ready.
Unless he got self-control and a good spirit and he loves the Most High, then I think that's the only way he ain't gonna mess you over. Like, give me a Travis Hunter. Remember we talked about him and the young girl?
Yeah.
Not a young girl, that she's actually older than him, but
yeah.
If I can get a man like that I know that got my back, he faithful, he's in the NFL, he ain't taking nothing from nobody about me. Oh yeah, we could definitely be together. But if you too gullible and you like women too, I mean you love women, but you like them too much, I'm gonna have a problem with that.
No, even
a deviant.
Oh,
there you go. They just want to do everything, stick everything, do everything, slob on everything. I hate those type of men.
Let me tell you something. The Magic Johnsons back in the day, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all of them back in those days, that was it taught the ones today what not to do.
But they still do it, Rocky. They crazy.
Yeah, it's a little
not as
less
much.
because when you had what's his name, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was framed. Basically, okay, and so what I'm saying is that people like himself, he was good. However, they tried to frame this boy, and so now you have others. And I know that some they tempted, yeah, but you gotta realize HIV high, honey, and chicken, whatever Moses, that stuff is high because. Stop tipping and diving because these chicks in here and they just dealing. Y'all just doing too much.
Well,
stop.
You know what? You're right. And Rocky, you know that next topic is you already know.
Let
Go
me
ahead,
tell
bro.
you.
You got it.
So, okay. There's this video I did not know as I'm trolling and everything like this, and I didn't know it was all recent in the past couple of months, right? I'm not sure exactly how old this was because I was too damn tired and exhausted to hear anymore. But understand that this is recent. This chick here gonna film the Brazilian wax tech, okay? Thinking she's trying to put her out there. Meanwhile, she's embarrassing herself. And when I say embarrassing herself, she's the one that put this video out. Take a listen.
Ma'am, I feel like you're putting me in a position where I have to continuously tell you that that's an issue that you have. This is beyond going to the gym.
No, I just came from the gym. I'm trying to get my wax. I have vacation. My flight leaves tonight. And I need my wax done. And now you're telling me that you can't do my wax because of a funky issue. It's crazy because I've gone to other places. I've gone to European Wax Center and they don't have an issue. The phone's going off. This is so unprofessional.
I do apologize.
This is so unprofessional.
However, that is beyond. I don't know what. Maybe European Wax Center is a little bit more equipped than we are. However, I don't feel comfortable. I'm actually a CNA as well, and that is not just an odor. That's actually an infection.
Excuse me?
That's an infection.
I don't have an infection.
And I don't feel comfortable touching you in that area.
I told you I just went to the gym.
Man, that's not the gym. That's not the gym, ma'am. I go to the gym. That's not the gym. That's not the gym.
You don't go to the gym.
This is a very uncomfortable conversation for me. I'm not your primary
You
care.
don't go to the gym. I can tell by your body type.
Excuse me. I am not going to accept insults from you because I'm not insulting you.
You haven't seen a gym.
Excuse me.
So
you are embarrassed now.
So you wouldn't
going to try to put me down.
You wouldn't know what an odor from the gym smells like if you don't go to the gym.
You're completely. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We cannot provide a service for you.
It's too late for me to book last minute anywhere else. Everybody else is booked. I got this off a group.
Ma'am, you need to go to the doctors. This has nothing to do. I don't even know why. You should not get on that flight.
This is crazy.
This is embarrassing. I hope you're not going to
this place is embarrassing. You got this bum Easter grass. Look at this place.
Stop
look at this place.
Please.
No, look at this place.
Please.
Look at this place. I'm going to show you this one. Don't touch me. Don't you?
Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Your coochie smell like dead possum. It smell like that thing, and you mad because she don't want to wax that ass. You better get you a razor. You better get you a razor or some tweezers and pluck that hair out that coochie. You better get you some tweezers because I ain't doing it. I don't care if I gotta wear a mask. I'm not doing it. And then the fact of the matter is, you want me to put my face down there? And you got a flight tonight. Girl, you're going to be burning when you out there.
She said, I hope it's not with a man that she's going. She said her flight. She said, I hope it's not with a man.
That's embarrassing.
Anyone, did she try to put this woman down? And you said you want her to take hair off of you? How you work? You gonna make somebody work on you?
She gonna say, I'm not leaving until I get my services. People, if somebody refuses your service, bye. Go ahead and go to Walgreens, get that razor, and put it on that thing, or find somebody else.
Let me tell you something. It's not even about that. The fact is that, look, let's not look over, because as I was trolling the others, there was another person. It was a guy that was like reporting this, and with and so on. He was the host of it. He kept saying stinky, pinky, dinky. I don't know what the heck. And he's like, you're making fun of this, not realizing this one. And then when this woman said that she's gone to European Wax or other people and they don't have a problem, my thing is, she's had this for some time. So you walking around here, your insides are rotting, my dear. Her insides are rotting. So by the time she came to this tech, she's like, that's an infection. And anybody that, look, those that's work in the health field and you have to work on bodies, come on, when there's an infection, when there is just, this a funkiness body odor. She's like, nah, that's not gym. I go to gym. Then she gonna try to, no, you don't look like you don't work out, basically is what she's saying. Like, no, really? You think that's, I would have been, as soon as she said that she's trying to be, it's between her and her, she and her, and she's filming it. It's on your page because you're posting it. Now you're embarrassing yourself.
Hopefully that man that she was going out of town with don't see that video and be like, I know I smell some fish sticks down there. I know I smell some.
Smell like. All I know is that your insides has rotted, because all I kept thinking was, wait a minute, she's been doing this for whatever. Let's just say it's a couple of months. You've had this for a few months, 3 months, 6 months. Who the hell knows? Your ass is rotting inside.
And I think that if that's her first time going to that,
it's not.
No, that particular one is what I'm saying. If that's her first time going there, she's probably been to other ones and they made the same complaint. And so she decided to go.
She said they don't have a problem. She said they don't have a problem.
Why didn't you go?
She's a private one. Apparently this one is a private one. She's going to European Wax, she said. So first of all, when you're dealing with a company, a franchise, they have to take you. They deal with that. But when you're dealing with independent owner, okay, come on, Shalay, you
can turn down. You can refuse a client. You can refuse even if it's a franchise.
Yes, you can. But when her words were, she's gone to others and they don't have a problem, which means I know she didn't get a wax last week. She got one last month, 4 weeks ago. Okay, or two months ago.
Unless it just happened, unless it just started happening, like where maybe she got a wax, caught something, and then she's looking for another wax and didn't even notice that she stinks because she's immune to her smell.
She said she just left from the gym. Okay. This is what I'm seeing. I heard what she said. We can go back and listen. No, I don't think y'all really paying attention what she's saying. Basically, what I heard was she says that they don't have a problem waxing her, which means if she's coming to her today, which means 4 weeks. How many times you go to get waxed? How many times?
You can get waxed at least once a month, I believe.
Thank you. So therefore, she went a month ago. They didn't have a problem.
Because they ain't smell nothing then. She probably wasn't funky.
No, you do.
She just caught it afterwards.
There's something there. She said they don't have a problem. I heard what she said. She's been with this for some time. She said, look, let me tell you something.
She said my coochie been stinking. I ain't got a problem.
She said she can't. That's a gym. She said that's a gym smell. No, we know what a gym. We know when you funky down there, meaning you sweaty, musty, fine. But when I know when people walk, they near me, and I smell the yeast on you. When I know that I can smell, there's a difference. It's coming through your pores. That's nasty. Which means you're not taking care of yourself. You're not. And I noticed, come on now, Shalay, we had this conversation before. I'm talking about, we've been on for some years. And we know that when we've been in the business of health, and we know when there's just funk or it's pee or you ain't wipe yourself or whatever the heck is. You need to stop letting these dudes get up in there. That's nasty. Y'all don't care about yourself. That is so freaking alarming to me. I'm scared for you guys because look, I'm scared to death. I didn't want to date nobody. Okay, I didn't. I don't want, especially here in Atlanta. Oh, I'm good.
In Atlanta, got some fine brothers out there, but I'm scared of everybody. I think everybody grandma's sick. I think everybody grandpa got it. I think your mama got something.
The trichomosis.
Your goldfish got something.
Because working in the health field, and working in the health field, I only see women coming to the doctor, and they're giving a man the pill to take to clear it up when he needs to be there too. He gonna keep doing it. Y'all need to drop them. Like, how did he get it? Because we all know if you did the do, he would kick you behind to the curb. Come on now. A dude would kick you to the curb because it call you everything out your name, except for Mary Jane and Sue. Okay, and you everything this and everything, you dirt and everything like that. And y'all coming here to the doctor. And y'all don't want dealing with the problem. It's not like us women, but yet they call us everything. Y'all need to know what kind of power you have, and apparently you don't.
That's one thing.
I'm just disgusted. The fact that this chick walk in there and she's putting this woman down, she's basically trying to save your damn life. She simply was having a conversation. Ma'am, I need you to go see a doctor. She's telling her, I'm not your primary doctor. I'm telling for woman to woman, and it's in the privacy, but yet ain't that damn private because you filming it. Okay, and now everybody know that it's you that got a bigger issue besides coming from the gym being funky.
I couldn't post that, boy. That's embarrassing.
She did. No, apparently she don't know no better because she posted it. Because she don't know no better because the woman is basically giving her advice. Ma'am, I need you to go look at this. You need to go look at this. Let a doctor see you because you are you
burn it, or you itching, you stink.
Apparently she don't think she is. She's probably douching and everything, which is worse because now you're making the problem worse. Oof. You're not supposed to be douching.
Not at all.
Look, my thing is, let's not look past this. This chick here is rotten inside and she stank. Now, no, she's infected. And she needs to stop screwing these Negroes or whoever you messing with. Okay, you need to stop. And she, like homegirl said, I hope you're not going I'm going on a plane with a dude, with a man.
Ooh, now I don't think she should have said that to her being a
because she was not she was being ungrateful, one, and she's being very offensive because all she said was, ma'am, I need you to go see a doctor. She said it already to her before this woman started filming, press that button, record. Okay, she was already telling her. But
I would have said, you would rather me tell you or your man tell you that you stink? What you want?
Apparently she ain't got a man.
Boy, Robert, don't remember Rocky. The girl said she was going out of town, so ain't no telling.
She said, I hope you're not going out of town with a man.
That's what I'm saying. Because if you getting a wax, you're going with a man. So, I mean, if you that desperate for a wax, you're going with a man. Let's be real. Well, are you going to see one? Are you going to see one?
She's trying to tell this lady to save face. And apparently, whoever this man is, look, there's some dudes, they just don't want a condom. They don't care.
They don't care. Hey, girl, you can smell like possum juice. They don't care. You can smell like a skunk. They don't care. It's like, oh shit.
I'm concerned for this woman, and apparently, I'm. You know what? I shouldn't, but I care enough. However, she doesn't care about herself. She doesn't care about herself.
Clearly not. Clearly not.
She said this is gym smell.
Girl, that's That ain't no gym smell, honey.
If it is a gym smell, okay. Let's just say
okay.
Let's just say this. Okay. Why didn't you take a shower before you went to go? You know
Thank
you're going
you.
to get a
Why?
Brazilian wax.
That's the
If
number
it is,
one.
if it is, we all know it's not because we already got the story. If it is a gym smell and you do got an infection, why didn't you go bathe before you see this woman?
I never understood why people don't bathe when they go to doctors, the dentist, when they go waxing or I feel like if you're going to get a service where somebody's touching you or they got to be somewhere private in your area, you need to take a shower or a bath before you go in there.
Let me tell you something.
That's disgusting. I don't want to smell you.
Let me tell you something.
Your man might. Well, we don't.
Growing up into this very day, I've always still, I tell my husband all the time, same thing. When I had my kids, when they were little, I always made sure they looked nice. People treat you differently when you dress a certain. I ain't talking about you have to look all fab and galore, and I know, but you gotta look clean, smell clean. I ain't say throw on a bunch of perfume or cologne. No, I'm saying bathe. I'm saying make sure your clothes are clean. Okay. Simple. If you have it, of course. But you need to look decent. Is all I'm saying. Always. They treat you differently. They do.
Like I always have a bag in my trunk in my car with clothes, panties, pads,
me
toothbrush.
too. Yeah.
I keep it. You know what? Because you never know. You might start your cycle while you're driving.
Oh,
or
Lord.
you might boo-boo on yourself. Because there's been plenty of times I've almost done some things. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Lord, have mercy.
Clothes.
Yeah.
Thank God I had a pad. Thank God I had some extra panties in my bag.
Right.
You know?
Well, yeah. I don't wear underwear. Oh, that's too much. Y'all need to stop doing that too.
Here comes the invite.
Y'all need to stop doing that. Y'all need to stop wearing underwear too. Because I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that don't.
Because it's Gucci.
I understand, especially for women that if you're still getting a cycle. I stopped having one for some time. You know, it hit me very early, very early in my life. And I'm aware of my body. So again, when you look up about why you shouldn't wear underwear and what's in the crotch of the underwear, you will want to stop wearing them. That's what
I already
saying.
did that before, and I cannot not wear underwear because I like to wear TMI probably panty liners and
We talked about this some years ago.
Yeah, I have to
remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think women should wear underwear, even though I know people don't. A lot of women don't wear underwear.
Well, for very good reason. Good reason.
I wear underwear because I'm a female, and we stay down, moist and stuff. So
panty. Let me tell you something.
Hold on. Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
I was saying like the reason why I think that it's good to wear is because sometimes women we do leak and we sweat sometimes, and I wear like panty liners.
I agree.
Natural organic panty liners and stuff.
Yes.
Because because the if you wear pads, the ones that have like scented pads, that's not good for you. Can all that stuff causes cancers and all that good stuff. But I don't want my thighs to be moist.
Well, some of us, yes, that happens. No, or every look. Anybody that if you have a wife or a girlfriend, and of course you're a woman, you understand that this is what happens. Yes, we get it. That's why even certain pants, there was even something talked about with the leggings that you're wearing can actually cause, if you're not wearing underwear, also the leggings. Then you gotta understand anything that's touching the skin is going into your bloodstream. Okay,
Rocky, my pants used to do that. My jeans used to color my thighs, like the dye back in the day when I used to wear J.C. Penney's pants. Like they used to, the dye would get in between my thighs, and it'll be so hard to get out. And I feel like it stained me a little bit.
I agree. I definitely agree because it did. I remember getting like such a rash. I know, right? I was such a rash. I would get such a rash in between my legs. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? It's the damn clothes that you're wearing. So definitely, and there has been talk about this actually. So you do got to be mindful about what you are putting on your body. Let's not get away with the fact is that this chick here, whoever she slept with, they don't like her. and she's walking around with trichomosis or whatever the hell you call it, gonorrhea, whatever it is, honey. Why would you fight with another woman that simply is giving you information? Okay, she didn't blast you, but you're trying to blast her. But meanwhile, you really made you look well stupid.
I don't think I think a lot of women don't like to be told what to do.
You know what? Then stay in your funky ignorance. Just stay in your funky ignorance. I don't know what to say with people like that.
Ignorant son of a gun.
I simply will, you know what? I tell you about yourself, let you know, go see a doctor, go get your ass cleared up and walk away. Period.
And ladies, another thing, if y'all are going to wear underwear, I'm going to say this one last thing.
Yeah.
Make sure you actually wash your underwear before you wear them. Don't just take them out the pack and then be like, oh, these are cute, and put them on.
Thank you.
Put them in a washing machine, and your jeans, put them in a washing machine, because you don't know, them chemicals can get inside of you as well and cause bacteria. So
you know what? I notice certain things when I wear, and I'm like, I know that's not me. It's the clothes. So simply, I have to I'm getting rid of them. I'm getting rid of them, because sometimes that stuff just stays in the clothes, even if you wash it for some reason. Yep. So I don't understand what that's about. So I'm like, you know what? That's not good. I'd be like, no, that's not me, because my husband let me know. Okay, we good. Okay, so I'm like,
they gonna let me know.
Here, let me know. And I'm like, like, what's that about? You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you. Look, if I can't have that, dick is not worth it.
The thriller.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'm sorry. If they didn't put a ring, on it, and even if they put a ring on it, they better be good. And I mean, they better be good and clean. Okay. When I say good and clean, I'm talking about good and clean in the inside. Okay. Period. Because I'm like, the first thing when you go out with somebody, let me tell you something. They ask to go out with you. Okay, go ahead, take that dinner date. Whatever you got to do. And you need to do the rundown. And do not hold back. Do not hold back. Simply ask and go down the line. Okay, would you go to the doctor with me? We're going to get checked out. As soon as I'm sure they're going to back out. Even if they tell you yes, they'll go. Okay, we're going to set a date. Simple. Set the date. Doctor, tell them where you're going. You go. If they don't show, even if they said yes, okay, walk away. You got a free dinner. If they say, as soon as you ask them and they feel like, oh, why we gotta go? Whatever it is, it's opposing to what you asked. You need to no, stop being kind. You know what? I gotta go to the bathroom. Walk the hell out. No, I'm serious, because that is not worth it. It's not worth. Your life is more important. So apparently you care more about what you can get out of this person, or you think you can get something from them, you can bribe them, or they'll change. No, honey, it starts with you. Right. It starts with you. You got to know what you won't accept no more. Your life is more precious. Y'all forget who y'all are. Y'all don't even know who you are. You better find out.
I'm gonna find Mamacita.
Matter of fact, don't even ask your mama, because apparently, if your mom, no, when I say that, because some of them, their mamas ain't doing the right thing, and they're repeating what their mamas did. Maybe you need to go find somebody that is about something. Ask questions. Don't be afraid. Ask them.
Ask them, you guys. Ask away.
They said what they said. Closed mouths don't get fed. They said closed mouths don't get fed.
And they don't get fed, y'all. Listen, and I appreciate okay. I especially appreciate you, Miss Rocky.
Thank you. Is Miss Rocky?
Definitely.
She said Miss Rocky like I'm her mama.
You are. Hey, look, don't forget about Saturdays, because we have deep conversations on Saturdays, y'all.
Conversation Saturdays.
Yes. Conversation Saturdays. We have those discussions about whatever. And please, guys, send y'all letters, please. We got a couple letters we're gonna read coming up sooner or later. And don't forget, y'all, to like, subscribe, share the video with your family, friends. You can always email us at what now?
RockyStars@gmail.com. That's RAQI, just how you see it. And then STARZ, 1Z, @gmail.com.
Period. 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 All right,
Yes.
guys. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we end the live?
Well, you know what? Change the way you think, and you do change your world, guys. I love you so much.
We love you guys so much, and we will see you Saturday.
Thank you.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Saturday.